No! What's going on, YouTube? It's just Lewis here, and I am back with another video. Today, guys, we are going to be going to see the new Batman movie that just came out. I'm gonna go see it with some homeboys. We're gonna go on a little adventure about it, and then what we're gonna do after, we're gonna talk about the movie. Alright? So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Stop this video, go watch it, then come back and then finish the video. But if you have seen it, let's get this show on the road. We're gonna talk about it, we're gonna see it, we're gonna review it, and we're probably gonna get our minds blown. I'm gonna try and record as much as I can, but if I don't, I will definitely record after the day, or after the movie. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do it that. Alright guys, so we're heading to the theater now, and we're gonna see how this goes. We're probably gonna get a few clips inside, but that's about it, and then the next shot will be back at home. So, see you there. Kervin, look at that voluptuous sigh. So we're here, ready for the movie. We got Frankie. Frankie, what do you got to say to the viewers?
I don't know.
Kervin, what you got to say to the viewers?
I'm hyped for the movie. I'm excited.
What are you excited mostly for?
To see Batman.
It's because he's wearing a black suit.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
We're gonna do an update throughout the movie. So yeah.
Little scenario, okay? I ain't no rat. You got any idea what Carmine Falcone will do to me? I just gotta talk. Oh, you.
Alright boys, we just finished watching the Batman. The gang is up there. Oh my god. Like, in my opinion, this is my favorite Batman movie by far. Yes, we have the Dark Knight trilogy, and then we have the other Batman movies, but it was just the, oh my god, the darkness of this Batman. It's the first 2 years of him being Batman. We're gonna continue this conversation when I get back. Hold on. So you remember how in the last clip I said we'll talk about it when I get home? It is currently the day after I saw Batman, but we're just gonna get into it. The Batman, in my opinion, was one of the best Batman movies that we have received since we had Ben Affleck as Batman. But Ben Affleck never had a solo Batman movie, and thank God, because for some reason I didn't really like Ben Affleck. You know what killed it for his Batman for me was the whole voice changer thing.
Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
I get it. It was to change his voice and stuff so people wouldn't know that it's Bruce Wayne as Batman. But anyways, I'm sidetracking from the main thing that we're talking about today. So the Batman movie. This was a well scripted, well directed, well played movie and everything. Cause you know what it had that it was different from the rest of them. Especially, I'm gonna be comparing the Batman to the Dark Knight trilogy a lot because people were telling me that the Dark Knight trilogy was better than Batman. Batman was better than the Dark Knight trilogy. In my opinion, after seeing the Batman and after reminiscing on the Dark Knight trilogy, I've come to the conclusion that the Batman is, in my opinion, better than the Dark Knight trilogy. Because, as everybody is saying, including me because I see it, that the Dark Knight trilogy is more of a villain-focused movie, and Batman's just there to stop them. This movie, the Batman, with Robert Pattinson, he was Batman. He was Batman throughout the whole movie. Like, every single scene was either Bruce Wayne or Batman. Like, most of the scenes were like that. There was hardly ever a scene where it was mostly showing the villain. Yeah, they would show the villain, but only when they needed to. Which I find really cool, because it's like, we get to see more of Batman, Bruce Wayne's life and everything, instead of just mostly the villain and Batman's just there, you know? And it was really cool that they went that route, because for 3 hours long, it better have been good. But yes, it was. I'm glad that they went that route to show who Bruce Wayne is and who Batman is. This movie takes place 2 years after he became Batman, and he's just considered a vigilante and everything. Bruce, after 2 years of being a Batman, he was never referred to nor claimed to be Batman, and it was cool. Robert Pattinson, I had my doubts at first when he was first announced, but after seeing leaked footage and everything, leaked pictures of Robert Pattinson. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. You know, he probably could do well with it because he's played a bat vampire thing in Twilight. But anyways, like, it was good. It was really good. Robert Pattinson did a phenomenal job as Batman, and Catwoman. Oh my god. Oh my god, man! Zoe did so well as Catwoman. And I think my light is flickering. But we're gonna stick with that. Zoe Kravitz. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. Please, if you know the correct pronunciation, please let me know. But she did great as Catwoman, and I mean, whenever she came out the scenes, I was like, damn. I mean, look at that fine specimen right there. Like, look at her. She's a phenomenal, good-looking woman. Like, I'm telling you, she did great as Catwoman, but she wasn't considered Catwoman just yet. But she had the characteristics of Catwoman, so we all called her Catwoman, and we knew she was Catwoman as Selena Kyle. So Zoe and Robert did a phenomenal job as Bruce and Selena. Like, overall, I give this movie a 9.5 out of 10, bro. 9.5 out of 10. Maybe 10 out of 10. Because this is like the best variation of Batman we've received. And the suit for Batman. Oh my god! And the Batmobile. And the Batmobile. The Batmobile. I had my doubts about it as well. But seeing it in action and hearing it, car sounded so good, like, and seeing it in action was really cool. And if you're wondering why it looks like a real car and not like the typical Batmobile we see, like, you know, more bizarre, more armored look, this is pre-Batman, you could say, because he wasn't called Batman, he wasn't referred to as Batman, nor did Bruce call himself the Batman, he just called himself Vengeance. And don't get me started on the gear that he used in the movie. This Batman doesn't use batarangs just yet, but his chest piece Anyways, his bat logo is a big, I guess you could say batarang, but he mostly uses it as a knife. He doesn't throw it or anything. And then he has a grappling hook on his forearm that I feel is more reliable than just the actual grappling gun. Like, the grappling hook is on, like, he still has the grapple gun, but it's on his forearm, so when he needs it, just woo! Which is really compact. Why didn't the other Batman think of that? You know? Anyways, he also used a contact lens that had a camera in it. Selena Kyle used it in the club when they were trying to find try to connect to find the Riddler's next victim for his killings, which the Riddler was so unique. He was a serial killer in this, like a psychotic serial killer with riddles. Because we always see Riddler as just the guy doing riddles and doing simple crime and leaving Batman with riddles. But no, this guy was gruesome. In the beginning scene, he killed the mayor. One of the, I think he was a competitor. No, he was the mayor trying to run again. I think I'm pretty sure that's what it was. He killed him, and apparently all his victims were connected to a bigger crime. Bruce was even involved in it because of his parents at the time, when they were alive at the time, which was, oh, wow. But this movie was really good. Like, I can't even, the way they did the killing, the way they did the fight scenes were well put. The story was well put. The killings for the Riddler were unique and cool. They were like, I'm not saying me saying that out loud sounds hella suspect, but it was something special to the Riddler. There's about to break, but it was something unique to the Riddler. which was really freaking cool. I like that. And he, you know, after at this certain point at the end of the film is when I think he'll start, after that, from that point on is when they'll start calling him Batman. We all know him as Batman. I'm pretty sure they do mention him. No, they just call him, I think they call him Batman. I forgot, mostly. They called him Batman, but he never referred to himself as the Batman. He just referred to himself as Vengeance, which...
The hell are you supposed to be? I'm Vengeance.
Whew! I'm not gonna lie, the way he beat on that crook. Speaking of, in the final battle with all the Riddler crew, he put, and I've seen some theories about it. It was like, Bane's venom to enhance himself, because if you see how he injects himself with it and he like has a reaction to it, and I was like, so that's either adrenaline or the Bane venom, which after thinking about it, after looking back on it, I can see why people are saying that it's Bane's venom, because it was green and his reaction to it, he was like beating on the crook. I was surprised there was no blood on his arms nor blood on the guy's face. Him and Ben Affleck, they're both brutal, like, combat-wise. And then Christian Bale's Batman is, you know, he's more comic book accurate Batman, mostly. Like, character-wise and look-wise. But Robert Pattinson's Batman literally will literally beat on the crook so bad that no blood comes out, and neither does a single ounce of blood on the villain's face come up. He punched Commissioner Gordon. No, he wasn't a commissioner at the time. He punched Gordon, and I don't know if he was bleeding or not. Yeah, he wasn't bleeding. I don't think he was bleeding. And Gordon said, "Why didn't you hold back your punch?" He was. So that means when he was beating on the Riddler crook with that Bane venom, he wasn't holding back. Though he got shot with a shotgun point blank range, he still put the venom in him, and he beat on the Riddler crook. All I know is I'm not gonna get on Robert Pattinson's Batman's bad side. I wouldn't want to be behind that fist, like, or would it be in front of that fist, just being punched down. But at the end of the movie, we see Batman and Selina, or Catwoman, get on their bikes and drive away. Catwoman's going somewhere else, Batman's going back to his city, doing his thing, and I'm like, because that movie was really good. It was really good. It was a lot to take in, because it was a detective. It was like a detective murder mystery type movie with Batman in it, in every single scene, and it was so good. And Batman's bike, and his Batmobile were nice. The bike could have been a little more Batman-ish. Anyways, the Bat bike should have been something reminiscent to Batman, like the Batmobile, kind of how it looked. Because, to be honest, the Bat bike just looked like a regular motorcycle, unless the Bat bike and the Batmobile are gonna be the blueprint to upgrading it. In total, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Definitely, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I highly would recommend it. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, the little clips here and there. New stuff, new editing. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it. The little clips here and there, new things coming to the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos coming out, guys. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Woo!